Hiya, hiya. My old NBC jacket still fits me. That's good news. That was 1986. Wow. I was the next guy at bat after Howard Stern. We had no scatological humor. I never knew what that word meant. I think they didn't want us to talk about sex. You know, sex is how everybody got here. I don't know if you know, if you know that or not. And yet it's the way that you get out of the business real fast, like Ryan Seacrest. He's the latest guy. And American Idol probably didn't have the interest that it had when he was an innocent young boy who he thought was harmlessly gay. I don't know. We're so judgmental. You know, half that word's mental, and we judge everybody by their sexuality these days. As soon as someone puts the word sex on it, boy, you're out of the picture. You gotta quit. And the reason is because we're puritanical. We've been pilgrims ever since the first day here. You know, I mean, all of a sudden, if somebody had done something or been accused of something, then you got to go home. You know, I guess there's so many different things. Who was it? Brady last year. When he had the overinflated football or the underinflated football, the overinflated ego, that's what it was. He had shaved his hair for charity the other day. Now he'll be on television with a shaved head for charity. You know, everything is in an effort to become famous and popular and make money. Is anything ever in an effort to be moral and loving and forgiving? Yes. But they're all quiet or dead. This is an industry of show-offs. Everybody's on a show-off, whether it's me on this thing here or somebody on the Oscars who is talking about their particular issue. You know, everybody's got one. I mean, we all got, it's belly button time. And we get on the air and we make fun of other people when we have, well, Jesus said it very well, actually, if you want to quote someone. He said, don't tell someone they have a toothpick in their eye when you have a board in your own. That's about it, you know. Oh man, I've given up on a lot of things, including television. What is it? This Is Us. This Was Us is the show I want to do, and put it on the Cozy Channel. This Was Us. It was a little more innocent. Maybe for me it was a little more innocent. Actually, I had more sexual acting out during my innocent time than I do now. So I don't know. This is I was doing a lot better. They should have sent me home a long time ago. But this is an unbelievable society where we got to find fault with somebody because there's no content. You know, what are they going to put on television? When they're out of news, they put the movie stuff on and the television stuff and the award shows. They got nothing to do all day. I mean, you got to put something on there. That's what we do in our culture. We create drama, and we have a lot of people who are writing scripts about everything. My latest thing is the movie called At the Hop. It was written by Johnny Madeira and David White. I think Johnny wrote At the Hop in 1950-something. I forgot the year. But then he did You Don't Own Me with Quincy Jones, which now you see probably on the commercials, and he had Hall & Oates. Great influence with Gamble and Huff. You know, Johnny Madeira wrote a lot of hits, 1, 2, 3 with Len Barry. And that whole celebration comes in the film, which is called At the Hop. And we got Michael Imperioli to be in the film, unless he backs out, because they're going to do a prequel for Sopranos. I don't know if he's going to do that one or not, but they announced they're going to do that now on HBO. So they're going to go before that. Our prequel is At the Hop is a prequel. It's a prequel to everything that happened in rock and roll. And that's the movie. Going to be on with Johnny, and Johnny producing it, Johnny Madeira. They got me involved in this thing. And I think John Leonetti, who's a famous producer, Games of Thrones and all the things that he's done, his contributions in the music, he's a great guy, and he's going to direct this film. So I want to tell you about it, because you got to look out for something that's positive, that's family-oriented. And the kid that went to jail for shooting up all the other children at the Douglas School, he is now pleading for his life. He doesn't want to have a death sentence. Well, there are 17 other people who didn't want a death sentence too. Unfortunately, they're not here. And you gotta make a sample or example out of this guy somewhere. And I don't know. This is like Charles Manson. I remember when he was in prison after he murdered people, and he did a terrible, terrible murder, and he spent so many years. They put him in solitary confinement, and I remember he wanted out because he couldn't stand the company. That's the way it goes, buddy. All right, let a smile be your umbrella, but don't get a mouthful of "you are us, we were us, a brain."